everybody, I'm Bob.
Hi guys, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Kaya.
If you are brand new to our channel, we want to say hello. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you are returning to our channel, thanks so much for coming back to see us.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
So what do we got going on today?
Well, today we are going to do another Disney tag.
Yes, we were tagged by our friends Emma and Jon.
Hi, Emma and Jon.
From Emma and Jon, you're welcome. I will link their channel in the description.
They're just awesome people.
They are awesome people.
Really, if you haven't experienced Emma and Jon, you should experience Emma and Jon.
They're super cute, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and we are lucky to call them friends.
Yes.
So they tagged us in Disney's most underrated tag. So all these questions are about underrated Disney things.
Not gonna lie, this is a hard tag. There are some hard questions.
It was really hard, wasn't it? Yeah, it required some thinking.
Which, you know, this crowd doesn't do very often.
We don't think very often?
No.
No, especially you.
Not burning up any sparks, that's for sure.
So you want to get into it?
I would love to get into it.
Okay, so the first question is, what is your most favorite underrated Disney movie?
Mine is Fantasia. I have said this in other tags because people say, what do you think is Fantasia? I love Fantasia. And it just doesn't get the airplay it should get.
Kaya?
I'm gonna say The Rescuers. It's like nobody remembers it anymore, and it's a great film.
I didn't even remember it.
I didn't even see it.
So I answered Princess and the Frog. I know it's kind of more popular than yours, but I don't think Princess and the Frog gets enough love. You know, you really don't see a whole lot of merch that's Princess and the Frog.
No, they
related.
should have at least frog plushies.
They should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
They
be
should.
cool.
Or
Disney,
like,
listen up.
or like, what's his name? Ray.
Lewis.
Ray.
or
Oh
Lewis.
my gosh, yeah, Ray would be awesome
Yeah.
plushie.
So that's
Okay.
what I said. So question number 2. What is the most underrated Disney movie?
I gotta stick with Fantasia. It's
Again?
my favorite, but I think it's not. I mean, we do get Sorcerer Mickey, which comes from, you know, Fantasia, but I wonder how many people even know where Sorcerer Mickey comes from.
That's a good question. I bet you they just think
They
he's
just
from,
think he's just
I bet you they think he's from
Fantasmic.
Fantasmic, yeah.
Yeah, but no, he's originally from
The movie.
Fantasia.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What about you, Kai?
This isn't like the most underrated Disney film, but I think 101 Dalmatians. It's like, it doesn't get a lot of love, and it's still good. I love that movie. I always have, but it's...
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Dalmatian stuff out there either.
No.
It
I
kind
got
of comes in
Dalmatian
spurts.
shoes.
I know, we have Dalmatian shoes. Those are our travel shoes.
no.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I said Brave. John and I are both on the same wavelength with this one because Meredith, she's cool, and you know, Brave, it's a really good movie. It shows, you know, girl power and all that. It's a really good movie.
Good movie, Brave.
So I said Brave. So what is the most underrated Disney character?
Oh, for me, it's gonna be Marlin from Finding Nemo. I just think that guy, yeah, he's a good dad. I mean, a little overprotective, but hey,
He's a single dad.
yeah,
I get that. I'm feeling the Marlin.
I feel the Marlin.
Yeah.
Marlin. Yeah,
What
I
about
like
you?
Marlin.
What about you, Kai?
I'm gonna say Mushu.
Mushu.
He's a great character, and nobody recognizes him. Well, not a lot of people do.
Yeah, I said, I actually went Nemo also, and I said Nigel. You know, the pelican? Was
Yeah.
he pelican?
He was a pelican, yes.
Because if it wasn't for Nigel, word wouldn't have gotten out that Nemo was in the fish tank at
No,
the dentist's
and-
office. And
right.
Nigel was the, you know,
he was the pivotal character.
He was the pivotal character.
and there would be a cool Nigel plushie.
There would. I would totally buy a Nigel plushie.
Especially if you opened his mouth and Nemo was in it.
We
That'd
like
be frightening.
plushies.
No, because Nemo was in his mouth. He saved Nemo.
Yeah,
He took him,
I guess
you know.
he did, yeah.
No, it was Marlin and Dory he saved. He took them.
Oh,
in
that's
the-
right.
So there we
But
go.
anyway, Nemo would not have been found if it wasn't for Nigel.
True. Or
See?
Dory.
So go Nigel. Okay, what is the most underrated Disney animal?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Pascal. I mean, come on. Pascal gets a little airplay, but just think about before Rapunzel was found. How hard did this guy have to work to keep her spirits up?
Yeah, no kidding. And never said a word.
Never
Like,
said a word.
yeah.
Just growled. Like that.
Did he growl?
Yes.
Oh,
He would go. And he would do his.
yeah. Pascal was a cool dude.
And you know what's cool about chameleons as their eyes rotate.
They do. They go.
He could give you the ultimate side eye.
He could.
He really could.
Okay, what was your answer?
Miku from Pocahontas. I love him. He's great.
That's it?
Yep.
That's a
He's just
super
like-
simple and to the point answer.
I don't know what else.
It doesn't have anything to do with her wanting a raccoon that can give her massages. With the little
and make
tiny
her
hands
sandwiches and
make her
things.
sandwiches.
Actually, it does. Secretly, it does.
You secretly want a raccoon.
She wants a raccoon.
It's not a secret anymore, Mom.
Okay, everybody knows Kaya wants a raccoon.
I do want a raccoon.
But they're mean.
They are mean.
Well, I also
Raccoons are
want a
so
pet
mean.
shark, okay?
Yeah, you're so weird.
Just-
So I said Gus Gus from Cinderella. Gus Gus was a cool guy. You know, Gus Gus actually saved Cinderella. He brought her the keys so she could get out of the attic dungeon.
Yeah, so she could try on a shoe.
She could try on the shoe. So once again, unsung hero, Gus Gus.
Listen to this
I know.
unsung hero bowl.
So what is the most underrated Disney song?
I gotta say for me, it's Colors of the Wind, because it's so, what is it?
Meaningful.
Meaningful and, you know.
Symbolic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all about
And
taking care of the earth and
and it
listening
doesn't-
to
yes.
the earth spirits
It's
and
a
all that.
reality.
And it's like,
check.
well, what if we just, you know, let nature do its thing? What if?
Yeah,
It's kind of like a reality check.
a little
Mhm.
bit. What's your answer?
You'll be in my heart because it makes me cry.
What movie is that from?
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Oh,
I don't like Tarzan, but
never
I like
seen
the
that
song.
one either.
I don't know
fact,
if I've
I've
ever
not
seen
seen-
Tarzan either. I know the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song. I said Down in New Orleans from Princess and the Frog. It's you know, kind of just a lighthearted, jazzy tune. So it's, sorry, cat problem.
Cat distraction once again.
So yeah, it's just a jazzy, fun, upbeat kind of tune that you can snap your fingers to and, you know, have a cocktail to.
Cocktail. It doesn't have anything to do with you liking me in New Orleans, does it?
I love New Orleans.
Yeah, it's like our second favorite place to go.
It is. It is. Okay, so what's the most underrated Disney soundtrack?
I gotta go with Fantasia. I know. Fantasia is so good though. It's just like the music is great. It's classical. It's the way they,
Well, it's Tchaikovsky, right?
some of it,
A lot of it is.
a lot of it is, but some of it's not.
Rockin' the Tchaikovsky.
I am going to have to say Hercules because there's some really nice jazzy tunes and I love it. And
Hercules.
I just started loving Hercules and let me tell you, it's growing on me a lot. So
Okay, cool. Once again,
Like a fungus.
I'm going with Princess and the Frog. Because if you've ever really listened to the soundtrack, it's just fun, easy music, you know.
Jazzy.
Jazzy. Oh, I was doing jazzy. But yeah, it's got really great music. It's fun to listen to in the car.
it's very
you know,
uplifting.
Very uplifting. So it doesn't make you, you know, cry or anything like that.
Right.
So sometimes you just need a good uplifting
Good uplifting song.
songs.
Crying is good too.
Yeah, crying is good. There's a time for crying, but
But not driving.
not while you're driving.
Mm-mm.
Okay, favorite underrated Disney movie?
Live action.
Live action.
I'm gonna go with The Mighty Ducks. I just loved that movie. I thought it was so cool. I mean, it did get a lot of airplane and merch that came out. I mean, they do have a hockey team
It's
named
pretty
after them.
old, right?
But it's pretty old.
Was it 80s?
Yes.
In the 80s it
with,
came out?
you know, Emilio Estevez, one of
Oh,
his
yeah.
first movies. Yeah, but it's an
It's a
awesome
hockey.
movie.
It's about hockey. If you guys don't know.
Yeah, it's like the Bad News Bears only playing hockey.
Yeah.
And if you know what the Bad News Bears, never mind. It's a long story.
I am going to have to go with Saving Mr. Banks. It's
Maybe Mr. Banks is
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah, that's actually my answer too.
she stole my answer.
You stole my answer.
Actually, they were independent answers because nobody knew their answers before.
I think
They
Kaya
answered.
snuck a peek at my paper.
Oh, you know what? I said Saving Mr. Banks before you put it down, so. End of argument, back to track.
Anyway,
Anyway, back.
Saving Mr. Banks. It's a really good, I love the history of Walt, the history of the studios, the story of Mary Poppins.
The
Yes.
childhood
And
flashback.
yeah, P.L. Travers, who wrote the story, who was, you know, super persnickety about it. and wanted it done just so,
And how she like grew through the movie.
yeah, and how he talked her into kind of doing it the Disney way.
And letting loose.
Yeah. So that's our answer.
Okay.
Okay, most underrated Disney princess or princess-like character.
I gotta go with Pocahontas. I like Pocahontas as a character. I hated the movie, but I swear I could fall asleep during Pocahontas.
Yeah.
But she's a cool character, and I think she gets a lot. She doesn't get any airplay at all, hardly.
No,
and she
not
doesn't
really.
She doesn't even get very many views in the parks. I mean, I've seen her once or twice.
Yeah, they kind of tuck her away in like a little, I mean, that's probably part of the whole scenery of where she lives, but
Right.
you don't really,
But
it's
you
not
don't
like,
see
oh, we're
her
gonna go see
character
Pocahontas.
meet and greets and stuff.
Yeah.
But Pocahontas.
What about you?
Again, this isn't the most underrated, but I said Jasmine because I'm biased and I have a friend named Jasmine. And
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Jazz.
You're not watching this, but hi.
Okay, so mine, hi John, is Merida. Merida is a badass woman. She's super strong.
She don't need no man.
Guys, I
say
can't say that and I can't.
This is a
She did.
family-friendly channel, PG.
It's a bad A.
We can say badass.
Anyway, Merida's cool. She's a really strong person. She knows who she is. She's not gonna like let her parents talk her into, you know, marrying off some dude she doesn't really like.
She don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
Said she got red hair.
Yeah. She's got the best hair of all
Of all the princesses, no, I don't know. Moana is a close second
Yeah, but Merida's cool because it's red.
because it is red. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Most underrated Disney villain.
Mine was, and this is like going back into the annals of time.
Annals?
Yes, way back, eons ago. I actually saw this movie when it first came out. It's from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Captain Nemo. Evil genius. He was cool.
I never saw that
At first you think he's like the dude, but he has dastardly plans.
Ooh, dastardly in annals.
Yes.
Wow.
We're breaking out the big words.
Big words, multisyllabic.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that movie, so I have no idea who you're talking about. But
Yeah, but now everybody's gonna see this and they're gonna watch it. They're gonna go back and they're watch 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
I'm not
gonna
gonna
be
watch it.
a resurgence.
A resurgence,
of views
and they're
just
gonna
for
do
you.
another one, a remake.
So what about you, Kaya?
Again, this isn't the most underrated character, but Hades. He's been getting a little bit of like,
Hades has
How
a
do you
good
say
sense of humor.
yeah, I like him. He's very, like me, he likes dead jokes.
Well, he's king of the dead.
I know, but I like that. And he has been getting a little bit of airtime since he's the mascot of the villains party, but
Right.
other than that, he really doesn't have anything.
Not a whole lot, yeah. Other than the villains after hours thing, you don't see him too terribly much.
Nope.
So I said Syndrome from The Incredibles. You know, he tries really hard to be a villain, and he was just, you know, he was kind of dissed by Mr. Incredible. So you can kind of see where he got his villain thing. He just wanted to be like buddies with Mr. Incredible, and that's why he got so mean. Plus he's got some cool like techno toys.
Yeah.
You know, in his little Syndrome lair. So I said Syndrome.
It's kind of like a bad Batman.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but Batman's DC, so
But he
don't
had a
listen to
cape,
that.
so that was his downfall.
Okay.
Most underrated Disney couple.
Pongo and Perdita
Yes.
from 101 Dalmatians.
They're so cute.
I know, but you know what? All you see is the puppies. And Cruella and the bad people. You hardly ever
That's
see
true. You don't
Pongo
see much
and Perdita.
of them. Yeah,
He's like, yeah, and she did all the freaking work.
she did.
So
Yeah, there would be no 101 Dalmatians without Pongo and Perdita.
that's right. So I
Yeah.
think they're the most underrated
need some
couple.
credit.
They need some cred. For sure.
What about you, Kai?
Some of you might not even know this, but Elizabeth Swann and Will Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Who wouldn't know that?
I don't know.
Unless you've been living under a rock. Like Pirates in the Caribbean is a huge franchise.
Yeah, but not Elizabeth Swann and Will Turner. They're kind of just like
Yeah, they're in the first movie. They're like, hey, I can argue with you because you do it to me.
but not as like a couple.
There was a quasi couple.
Quasi?
Yes.
Get a dictionary.
Big words.
Look it up.
They were a couple before they knew they were a couple.
Yeah, but they're not like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah, they're not like a power
popular.
couple. Yeah.
True.
So I know that my people are pretty dang popular, but I said Anna and Kristoff. You kind of see them starting to become a couple, but really at the end of Frozen, you're just kind of getting their, like, the base of their story. So I'm kind of hoping maybe in Frozen 2 we'll see more of Anna and Kristoff actually be a couple and kind of, you know, develop their story. But, you know, you see Anna and Kristoff separately, but you don't get a lot of like couple kind of interaction.
Togetherness.
Together.
Yeah, so that was my answer. So, most underrated Disney sequel, last question.
Cars 2. I don't think it gets enough cred. It was good. And
It was good.
it was so much more different than the one also.
We just watched it again
Yeah.
a couple days ago.
I gotta admit that the first time I saw it, I was kind of like, eh, but then, you know, as I watched more, it's like, it's got some really awesome moments in it, so. Cars 2.
Kaya?
An extremely goofy movie. What?
Really?
Yeah, I love that movie so much. It's so like, it's great. It's very,
I didn't know you had even seen that movie.
it's like an 80s thing, and I
Okay.
like it. And it has good
Good.
stuff.
Apparently it's good.
That was a
It's
great
good.
description.
Yeah, it's got good
Good stuff. Yeah. Okay.
So good.
I said The Incredibles 2. I actually think I like The Incredibles 2 better than the original Incredibles. Because, I mean, if you guys have seen it, Jack and the raccoon scene, hilarious.
Awesome.
That was probably like the best. I mean, my stomach hurt. I was laughing so hard.
Yep.
So,
Once again,
and then-
raccoons enter the picture.
Entered the raccoons. And Mrs. Incredible. She was pretty killer in that movie too. She was like kind of the star of the show.
I want her
So,
bike.
yay, Mrs. Incredible.
Yay, Mrs. Incredible.
Yeah.
Stretch on over here and give me a high five.
So those are our answers to the most underrated Disney tag.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed them as much as we enjoyed doing them.
Yeah, thanks again, Emma and
And if
Jon.
not,
Raspberries.
Again, he's being aggressive.
I'm not aggressive.
Please give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Leave us a comment what maybe you thought one of your most underrated answers would be.
So now it's our turn to tag.
Yeah, and we have a couple people that we're gonna tag this time.
And the first person we're going to tag is...
Kaya.
Dan from Dan's Video Mosaic.
Hey, hi Dan.
Hi, Dan. Dan's a really awesome guy. You know, if you haven't seen his channel before, you need to check him out. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's got some really entertaining stuff.
And if he hasn't hit it already by the time this video comes out, he's really hovering close to 300 subscribers. So if you haven't looked at his channel yet, please go over and visit.
Yeah, check it out and subscribe.
Yeah. And the second channel that we are going to tag is...
Some new friends.
Yeah, some new friends. We happen to live in the same state, so go Colorado.
Yeah.
So Jennifer and Eddie from Ears Etc. We'd like to see what kind of answers you guys come up with.
Yes, especially Eddie.
So they are another really fun couple that also do all kinds of Disney content. If you have not subscribed to their channel, please go visit them as well. We will link both of their channels down below in the description.
Good enough.
Yeah. So thanks again to Emma and Jon for
Thanks,
tagging
Emma and
us.
Jon.
Thank you.
Yay, you guys are
Love you.
awesome. So we will say bye for now.
Bye for now.
We'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.
Love you, bye.
Also, please subscribe. It's right here.
Oh yeah.